Inflation is getting out of hand, especially when my mom found out that her favorite mozzarella cheese balls cost 50% more than they did 2 years ago. So today, I'll go over the top 10 frugal tips that has actually changed my life. And be careful though, if you don't nail the last 2 habits, all of your previous efforts might not even matter. But for now, let's start off with the first habit. Debit spendings versus credit spendings. By the way, I split the habits into 4 sections: saving, health, spending, and so feel free to focus on what you want to improve the most right now by using the timestamp below. Debit versus credit habit is perfect for those whose trigger fingers gets a little loosey-goosey when they see their favorite Hololive figurine. I also use this habit even though I do pride myself as kind of like a financial monk who's at least maybe at level 40 with my impulse control. But I still put my fun budget on a debit card with a fixed limit every single week. Then I put my fixed expenses like phone bills and internet bills on a credit card. The second habit is also pure gold at controlling impulse and emotional spendings, which is the 3 days rule. So whenever I have anything that I want that is over $30, I wait 3 days or more before buying it. I'm not kidding when I say this habit has saved me more than $2,000 in 2025 alone, because guess what I did when my computer moved slower than Master Oogway during editing? I didn't fold and buy a new computer. Instead, I got a $80 RAM update. When my bone induction headphones decided to end it all only 1 year into coming home with me, I didn't cave in and get a new one. Instead, I got a pair of Skull Candy for $40 on Facebook Marketplace. And who says you suddenly need AI on your phone? Like, I'm literally thriving and having a blast with my iPhone 8. Yes, you heard me right, 8. Because literally the only thing I need my phone to do is give me around 3 gigabytes of data, texting, calling, listening to music, and non-4K camera functions. And boom, there you go, more than $2,000 saved already. But don't pass out yet, because the next money habit could save you more than $20,000 a year, which is called the 3-pillar budget. And I've dedicated a whole entire episode just talking about this because this could be one of your biggest tickets to retiring in your 30s. But here's a quick summary so everyone can be on the same page. There are 3 main categories in your expenses that you should control if you want to retire early. And those are housing, food, and transportation. But you can't just focus on the money aspect and neglect your health. So the next 2 frugal habits will keep you healthy so you can fully enjoy your life. The first health habit that I use is eating 2 meals a day. But please consult your own health professional first before making any dietary changes, okay? Please, please, please. But as for me, I wake up at around 10ish, have a cup of coffee, go work out, and then come back and have lunch at around 1:30. And then afterwards, I have a light snack at around 5 p.m., eat dinner at around 8 p.m., and then go to sleep at around 1 to 1:30 a.m. I find that this habit really helps me keep my daily caloric intake at around 1,600 to 2,000, which is a range that I want to stay in to avoid getting chunky. And also, this helps with finances in the long run as well because I'm spending less money on food. The second health habit that I love to use is going to the apartment gym. And if you have one of those, try your best to use it because not only will you save money on gym memberships, but also I found that this gives me a lot more motivation to work out as well. Because no matter if it's raining cats or dogs or swords, it will only take me about 20 seconds of speed walking to get there. Yes, saving money is important, but there comes a time where you have to pry open your wallet and spend some dough, or else you'll be living in eternal deprivation, which is not what we want. So the next 3 are spending habits that will prevent your wallet from shriveling up at the end of each month. The first one is thrifting for clothes. Okay, let's play a game. Which pieces from these outfits were thrifted? Mwahaha, trick question, they were all thrifted. Like $40 t-shirts? Nah bro, how about $10 for the same shirt at Valley Village? And honestly, I'm literally on the road to curating a closet that is 100% thrifted pieces, and I'm not mad about it. But I do have to admit, thrifting for clothes can get expensive because the pieces are so cheap and someone might buy it before you do. So here comes the next habit to save your wallet from the impulse demon, which is the 3 outfit rule. So only purchase pieces that you can make 3 outfits out of from your existing wardrobe. And the last spending habit will help you out if your thrift store doesn't have the item you're looking for. Because when in doubt,
check Facebook Marketplace.
Okay, these are the top 3 purchases that I've made, how much I've paid, and how much I would have paid at retail price. That's how you win at capitalism. Subscribe for more chaotic young adult money strats. Awesome! Now that you have mastered saving, health, and spending habits, but you're missing the most important link, mindset habits. And those are the 2 habits we'll be covering next. The reason why mindset habits is the foundation is because having a clear mindset is like having a clear destination, and being able to execute good spending, health, and saving habits are like knowing how to drive. So yes, technically you can learn how to drive, but how do you know where you're driving off to? Off a cliff? Onto the moon? Or to Okinawa where you actually want to go? The first mindset habit is understanding that wealth is not how much you own, but how little you desire. This phrase broke my mind when I was 20 years old because I finally understood that if I want to be rich, it's not by having a lot of stuff, but knowing what you desire and being satisfied after you get what you want. Which leads us to the second mindset habit of continuously finding out what you value most in life. And Jonathan Decker emphasizes over and over again on cinema therapy that after food, shelter, and clothing, the most valuable thing at the end of life is connection. And this reminds me of what Russell says in the movie Up, which still stays with me after so many years.
He used to come to all my sweat lodge meetings. And afterwards, we'd go get ice cream at Fenton's. Then we sit on this one curb right outside, and I'll count all the blue cars, and he counts all the red ones. And whoever gets the most wins. I like that curb. Now, it might sound boring, but I think the boring stuff is the stuff I remember the most.
So what about you? What boring memories are you intentionally making with the people you love most? Well, I want to cry tears of wholesomeness, so please tell me down below. Right now at 25, the 2 things I value most are making memories with the people I love most and staying holistically healthy. I'll put up like 6 main areas that people tend to focus on if you're having trouble finding your own values. Now that I have my destination clear and right in front of my mind, I will not be tempted when Impulsive Ash is like convinced that I need a Dyson air dryer or the full manga set of Kaguya-sama Love is War as my new Bible. I simply use the 3-day rule to pause on these purchases during the cool down period and ask myself, do these purchases align with my values? And the answer is no. So no thank you, I will not buy. Want to take your saving stats to the next level? Check out the 3-pillar rule where I break down exactly how you can save more than $20,000 a year. Or are you ready for some more secrets that can help you retire in your 30s? Well then check out this playlist right here, and with the help of YouTube magic, I'll see you over in either one of those videos. Alright, thank you so much. Let's go! Okay, bye. Bye!